Sound check, sound check.
Hey team, this is Luke with Crusader Machining, back for another video. Today I want to go over something and show you a way that we solved some problems that I think a lot of shops have. We needed something made, we got it quoted, the price was out of this world. So we said to ourselves, we're a machine shop. Why pay someone to make it when we could just do the same? We're going to go over that. It's pretty cool on how we save some money, save some time, and actually increased our efficiency. Let's jump in. So the first thing is these back plates. On this machine, we put a back plate here so that when we turn on the water, we have through tool coolant. Here's an example of one that doesn't have it. We use these brass coolant knobs, as you can see right here. It's another example of what we're going to talk about in the video. This is a perfect example of when we would use this. We want coolant through the drill, so they put this back plate on right here so the coolant can come through the drill. Also, these coolant fittings that come standard with the live tool units. Did not care for them at all. But so these are a few of the things that we're going to talk about in the video today of how we solved several problems making them ourselves. So first things first, on the back of one of these boring holders through spindle or for the through tool coolant, we only had a few of them. We had a bunch of holders that didn't have them. Well, hold on. This is a holder that we're going to bolt to our turret that can hold either a drill or a boring bar. Well, when the coolant comes through the holder, through the turret, and it can come out of either these or these in the front. When you don't want it to come out of these, you cap them. To get the coolant to come through the tool, you need to have this made that goes onto the back, and the coolant comes through this channel through the holder. So we did not have enough of these, what we call back plates or coolant plates. We got a price, I think they were, at least $100 for one. I'm like, man, we needed like 15 of them. I've never been good at math, but that's like a few $1,000. So I'm thinking, man, I don't think we need to do that. I don't know if we need them. Let's put that to the side for now. And then bingo, we did need them. So I said, we're a machine shop. We can make this on a Bridgeport, a knee mill, no problem. And we did. We ordered the material, this thickness, I think it's 3/8, I don't really know. But then we milled it to the size we need, and this size doesn't even really matter so much. It's the position of three holes that bolt to the back and this channel. For someone that knows machining pretty well, even for someone that doesn't know very well, it's an intro project in a machining class. Not a problem at all. The one thing that we did realize is after we machined them, when we bolted them on, the coolant was coming out the side in this little seam here because the stock wasn't flat. If you got good eyes and you know machining, you could see that that was surface ground. Popped it on the mag base of the surface grinder, ground it flat. As I always say, bada bing, bada boom, we're in business. Saved so much money on making these. I think we made about 100, and this is going back now maybe 7 or 8 years. We've not had any issues with them at all. And actually we sent them out for heat treat. We sent them out to be case hardened. Not a problem. They've lasted forever. We probably saved $1,000 or more in labor, we spent our labor to make them, but in the end, definitely saved money in making them ourselves. Let's move on to the next one. So here's another problem we had. Here's our driven tool unit that mounts to the turret. Well, you got water coming through the turret in one of these holes, and it comes out through here. The standard high pressure unit I showed it, or the high pressure coolant fitting I showed at the beginning, looks something like this. It's okay. It works all right, but only all right. But I needed to try to adapt lock line, everyone knows, or should I say plastic coolant fitting to this, but I couldn't. This is a 1/8 MPT. This is, I believe, an M8x1. We know 1/8 MPT, no go in M8x1. What do? Tap this? that's when we look to have these sourced. It's an M8 by 1 by 1/8 27. We had it quoted by, and I wanted the hex flats on there so that we could actually have some way to tighten it down with a wrench. Bada bing. As I said before, my famous saying now, this is the year of bada bing, bada boom. And then that threads right in, and now you have your plastic coolant fitting. When we got it priced, I think we only wanted like 50, something like that, and we got it priced out, I think maybe 10 or 12 bucks each. Again, I'm not good at math, let's say $1,000. And I'm looking at it, dude, I'm a machinist. I make parts like this for customers all day, every day. Let's make them. And we did. We made probably 50 of them, set it up on the machine, transferred it, part complete. Easy, easy peasy. We didn't have to wait. And one reason I like making it in-house, you can control the quality. Say we did give it to that job shop and they made it for us and we realized that we wanted our thread length a little bit longer, or we wanted a different lead-in chamfer on the thread. They already made them, they shipped them to us. We got to take what we got to take. But when we make them in-house, we can easily make one, try it, make any adjustments we have to. Saved us so much of a headache now. Yeah, you can see it right there. Now being able to use plastic coolant fittings versus the standard. I don't even know why anyone would design that, but let's move on to the next. I'm going to go back to this holder now. To hold a drill or a bore, any internal working tool, standard from the manufacturer or the machine builder comes with the type of coolant nozzles they come with are the same as my nickname back in college. Lil Stubby. It's like me, stubby and round. Not good enough. Not enough flexibility if I have a long tool or I need to reach out. So what did we do? We got them quoted. We looked at what they offer at the manufacturer. There's like 25 bucks for 3 of them or 40 bucks for 5 or something like that. I'm like, man, they are making a killing. I'm in the wrong business. Which we do actually make these and sell them on the eBay store. But these nozzles are what we made. And these are very well used, as they should be. And they allow us to have a lot more reach and flexibility. So we made them with different amount of holes on the side. We made some going straight, some coming straight up, some at a 45-degree angle. These are usually our go-to. They still have the stubbiness, but this angle is at a hole. We can easily canter that at a different angle or swivel it inside. Years ago, probably 7, 8 years ago, we made at least 100, maybe several hundred of them. And we have not put in a shop order since then. And that's what I call it, shop parts, shop order. When we want something to be made to improve our life here. Let's improve our quality of life. That's what we do. We make it, we put in a shop order. Last one. Everybody knows when you have a drill like this that goes in your machine, you can't just mount this drill into the turret or into the pocket. You can't just mount it in here. You need a bushing. So we had gotten a bushing like this. We had ordered them from a bunch of different companies, and they hold drills like this, nice precision fit, and that is smooth. They hold tools such as these. Come on, come on. Or like a boring bar, okay? We needed 100 of them. We needed at least 100. We got them priced from your normal manufacturer, off the shelf stock, between 40 on the low end up to 100 bucks. Again, do a math lesson. Say we needed 100, an average price of $80. Buco bucks. Buco bucks. I'm thinking, man, we can't buy them. So I had it quoted out to a shop. They were a little bit cheaper, but not much. I think right around $40 each, because they're heat treated. They're heat treated, they're ground precision on the OD, the ID. So I said to myself, man, you know what, Luke? I think you can make these. We didn't make them as a product to sell. We made them for an in-house shop order, and that's what we did. We ordered in the material. I made about 5 different designs of them for different OD sizes for the machine versus ID. We made them pre-grind and pre-hone, sent them out to be heat treated. After the heat treater, they went out to be ground, the OD. Like this is a 1 inch. I think we were 999 to 1 or 1.000 to 0.9995. Very tight. The tolerances we held are tighter than you could buy at the manufacturer. And same with the inside. If you were here, which you obviously are not, and you know a machine, and this goes in, man, that is about as smooth can be. There's no play, there's no resistance. Bonissimo. That's what we did. We probably, realistically, we saved $7,000. But after the heat treat, they came back, and then we had to do the final machining, hard milling that my brother David actually did. He's at a different shop now, but on our mill here, he did them before he had left, and he programmed all the milling, and that was a pain. And on this one, we had to spot drill, counterbore for a recess for the set screw, and then tap. He did an excellent job. It was tough, I remember it. Great memories. Saved us loads of money. We controlled the quality. They're higher precision and higher quality than you can buy from a manufacturer, at least the manufacturer that I bought from. So just to recap, if you have the opportunity, this is my advice, if you have the opportunity to put in a shop order and make shop parts to help your day get easier, 100% I would do it. At least try. Now, none of these products that we've really ever marketed to sell, some of the coolant fittings we do because we've been asked to do it, and we do that, but that's about it. I don't want to, as of right now, I don't want to get in the bushing making business. It is rough. I'm glad that we did it for our shop, for our people, and mostly for me. I'm a very selfish, self-centered individual, and I'll go to great lengths to make my life easier at the expense of others. So in conclusion, make some stuff if you can. It's a heck of a lot of fun. It's a great sense of satisfaction knowing that you saved buckets of cash. You had a lot of fun, and when I did it, I learned so much. For those reasons, I would say 2 thumbs up for shop orders. Make it yourself if you can. Thank you for watching. This is Luke with Crusader Machining, signing out for today. Find me on YouTube, of course, TikTok, Instagram. Like, follow, subscribe, share the videos. It really helps the algorithm. But really, leave a comment. What shop products have you made? Are you 2 thumbs up for making it yourself or 2 thumbs down? Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Sayonara.